Hi, welcome to another episode of Things That Keep Us Up at Night, hosted by Kath and
Kandi.
today we have guest, and please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bianca.
Hi, I'm Claire.
And so today's topic will be holidays because Chinese New Year is coming soon.
So, does anybody want to start with like an experience of Chinese New Year? What is Chinese New Year? Should we start there?
Chinese New Year is when I get money, and then I compare myself to my friends who get money, and I'm going, ooh, I did not get a lot of money.
That's true. I don't get a lot of money for Chinese New Year too, for some reason. I think like in my family, not a lot of people like celebrate Chinese New Year. It's like just the immediate. Yeah.
I mean, Chinese New Year for me is such a big thing for my family, especially because I celebrate it like 3 to 4 days in a row. So basically one day is spent for like both sides of my family. The second day is like my mom's like arisan group with like people from my grade from my previous school. And then the third day is like usually spent with like another arisan group or with my family again. But like then again, I have another day, but it's Chinese New Year Eve, so it's technically 4 days of celebration.
Wait, do you guys celebrate more than one day? I only do one dinner, and that's it.
I do one dinner, so
Yeah.
done.
Exactly. Yeah, me too. I mean, most of the celebrations like at school for me too. So like, it's not very celebratory for me. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I go to like some prayers, but that's about it.
All right, people do prayers too. Yeah. Not me.
But not me. I didn't know people do prayers.
Neither do I.
Yeah, so you like do offerings to people who passed
Yeah.
away.
Ah.
You offer food, you burn some fake money. It's good stuff.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
sounds
didn't even know
fun.
that was Chinese.
I just
Yeah,
have
'cause
these
you
wait, I do that, but it's not like a Chinese New Year tradition. Like I have these like long red sticks that you burn, then you pray to like your ancestors. I do that, but like it's not a Chinese New Year tradition. It's just a normal thing.
Yeah, I get that. But the food in Chinese New Year, like, what do you eat for dinner?
I eat a lot for Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is like the time of year where I like just eat anything I want because like all my family it's just like because like you meet one grandparent, sorry, you meet like one grandparent like, oh, have you eaten? And you meet the other grandparent like, how have you eaten? Eat more. And then like I meet like my grand aunts and they're like, oh, I didn't see you eat more, come on. So like I just keep eating like
Yeah. But for me, it's more dessert stuff. Not really like there's no savory things, when I'm eating for Chinese New Year.
Really?
Yeah. What about you?
I feel like for me it's kind of always different because unlike you guys and most people I think I don't do like dinner at home because you know how you usually bring a lot of like your whole like big family to one house, stuff like that, and it's all like home cooked meals or whatever. I do it at a hotel because that's how big, because my extended family is really big, so we kind of just have yeah yeah, so we have like a nice dinner in a hotel restaurant, and it's usually kind of like, the usual stuff like pork, fish, because they have like symbolic meanings. I don't remember them, but yeah. And then like yeah, noodles, and like there's more like not traditional stuff because like it's a hotel. There's like the shark fin soup and like lobster. So yeah.
Do you guys do the thing where you have to like mix up the stuff? So there's like a lot of
Oh
things
yeah.
on your plate, and then pour the sauce, and then like they say some things, and you have to like mix it. And then it says like the higher you go, like the longer you live, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that, but then no, I don't think if I have, then it's probably like once only. That's it, because I don't know. My family doesn't really like celebrate traditional Chinese New Year. Like nobody does. We're usually just being like taking the mick out of it, to be honest, because none of us are like really spiritual. No, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. We don't really follow that calendar or whatever.
This is really different though, because compared to you three, I don't actually eat a lot on Chinese New Year because I go
Mm,
to a friend's house and the food there is Chinese. It's like the fish, the pork, but I never liked that type of food actually. So I just eat like rice and the bare minimum basically because it's not food. It's not like the Chinese food that I enjoy. So yeah, I just never ate a lot during Chinese New Year. Plus, it's like that type of atmosphere where the table is surrounded by people you're not that close to. So when you want to
oh,
get like new food, it's always a bit awkward. So
yeah,
it's just better to like sit there and be quiet.
I think even more so for me, um, like Ramadan is kind of my Chinese New Year. It's like it's more grand. I see more people, I get more money, and I eat more stuff. And it's like literally everyone there. I think there's only 4 people I can actually find and see like, oh, I know her, you know. But the rest of my family members, they're really like I don't really know who they are. It's yeah, I think my extended family comes more when it's like Lebaran, you know, or Ramadan. Because we don't celebrate Chinese New Year together, like as a full family. It's usually like one family does something, another family does another thing. Our family chooses not to do it that year or something. Yeah, it's very
Perfect segue to Ramadan.
a good segue to Ramadan.
It's a
Yeah.
good segue.
Have y'all ever considered celebrating Ramadan? I don't know if I think it's allowed, you know? Like you can celebrate it if you want to.
To be honest, I just associate Ramadan with like the changing of when our holiday is because it's
That's
gonna keep
true.
moving forward.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, that is not one of the things I enjoy from Ramadan because our holidays
Yeah.
are getting so bad.
Yeah, for
And our
context,
tests are getting
school
sooner and
ends,
stuff.
yeah, school ends way too early or late,
Early.
depending on,
It's
yeah, way
mad.
too early when Ramadan happens. So our holiday is shorter. That's the context. Okay. Continue.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it's like Candy's like at a win right now. She celebrates both Chinese New Year and Ramadan, so she's like getting money both ways.
No, I don't, for Chinese New Year, I don't really get that much money though, because not a lot of my family members celebrate it. It's usually just like my mom would, you know, make an excuse to decorate the house or something. Or my aunt who really likes watching like barongsai stuff.
Oh,
Like
that's
she always brings us to the nearest mall to find one of those performances. So it's usually just an excuse to like do something, I think. So we don't really celebrate it. I think. That's my theory. But yeah.
I think it really depends what you define as like celebrating per se. But
Yeah, I
like
guess.
technically I celebrated Ramadan this year. Oh wait, I don't remember with
Technically.
Ramadan. Yeah.
We're
We
doing
basically
what?
just had a lunch. I don't know.
Technically.
We just had a lunch of like traditional Indonesian food.
Well, I also technically celebrate Ramadan because usually my maid who's Muslim usually goes back home, right? But because of COVID, she wasn't allowed to, and she was kind of scared too as well. So like we all felt bad for her. So like we made lontong and we ate it together.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so
Oh, that's what we
sweet.
did as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a big celebration for Ramadan. It's the hugest celebration, I think, besides Christmas, which
Well,
I also celebrate.
Wait, yeah, so what other celebrations do you guys celebrate?
Well,
I mean, what
Christmas.
other holidays?
You know, this Christmas was so like nothing happened.
I feel like it was so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Very anticlimactic. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. We just opened
What do you
presents.
guys usually do?
Well,
Oh.
open presents, sing carols. I'm in the UK, right?
Okay.
Bianca.
See, this is
Ah,
where
okay,
I
okay.
really Candy. She's so
Yeah.
weird. She's like, oh, because she texted me last year. I mean, for Christmas, she's like, I'm so sad. I can't go caroling. I'm like,
Okay, here's the thing. With my very Indonesian mother, I celebrate very Indonesianly, like Ramadan, Lebaran, that kind of stuff. In the UK, when my dad has me, I celebrate Christmas very like I'm white. Like I'm the whitest person on earth, you know. I eat
Right.
turkey. I do the cracker pulling thing. You know the cracker
Oh,
pulling?
those are good.
I've never done that.
You get like weird jokes and like plastic chess pieces or something.
It's cute. Because I did that in Australia, which was one of the times my family, just the ones who live in this house, we go like somewhere and then we celebrate Christmas there. So having Christmas in this house was different. It was like, oh, we have the tree. Oh, my grandma wants to put decorations on the tree. But we did get to do gift exchanges, which was really good.
Mm.
Oh, that's
Oh
cute.
yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know.
you
I
Kath?
don't
With
think-
Claire, by the way.
Yeah.
This was a
What?
gift exchange with
Basically.
Claire. She was being annoying. She wasn't answering.
Huh?
Yes,
She
Claire.
wasn't answering.
I thought you'd go more into it.
Like Kandi
Yeah.
barely responds now. Like I get so annoyed. Like I like text her like so many things, and then when she does reply, she only replies to certain things. I'm like, okay, but
I'm
what's-
studying.
I'm studying.
I'm
Studying.
Okay, Miss Good Student. Whatever.
I feel like this separates like the studiers and the non-studiers. What is
Oh my
this?
god, that's true. Wait, I don't
Oh,
even know like who studies and who
I
doesn't.
hope you're a non-studier. Lord, I hope you're a non-studier. I don't want to be alone here. My
I mean, I
God.
study, but sometimes I don't study as much as Kandi. I mean, I don't think she's even studying because like there's one.
I study before tests.
Because one time I was texting her on WhatsApp and then she Snapchatted that she was watching with her family. And I was like, okay, I get she was watching with her family. And then the next day she said, oh, I'm sorry, I was studying. It's like, I saw you watching. What do you mean you were studying?
No. I watch, and right after, I study. You see, the thing is, IB is difficult for me. Like, I used to score high for not doing anything, you know? But now,
Yes.
I'm very
Every kid ever.
slightly above average. Slightly above average. That's it. Which I'm not tolerant of.
Okay, back to
Continue.
Wait.
no. Back to
Wait,
the
wait.
topic of holidays.
Yes, exactly. So, I'll transition back to holidays. I study most of my time in the holidays. Continue.
What?
Holidays.
That's
Go.
so pathetic.
I never do
Okay,
anything.
That's so sad.
No,
No,
I'm
that
not-
is so
that's
sad.
so sad.
What
I
on
never
earth
study
are
in the
you
holidays.
doing, girl? Studying during
Yeah.
the holidays.
You see, the holiday.
During the holidays, I forget how to write. You know, I'm like,
This is why you
don't
must
show me a
practice.
thing.
Continue to practice during the holidays so you don't lose that momentum of like studying. You know?
I never had a
Okay,
momentum
You need the
anyway,
break.
but like, ew.
It's okay. I'll get my momentum back when I go back to school. Like I don't need to have that momentum during the holidays. The holidays is meant to relax, not study.
Mhm.
I'll have my proper holiday once I get to
University.
Cambridge.
Cambridge. You're
Once I get
you're
to
aiming for Cambridge?
No, I'm aiming for anything at this point because I don't think I'm gonna pass IB. I'm gonna definitely pass
Yes,
IB.
you are.
I'm gonna get 45. Watch me get a 45.
Okay.
Woo!
Back to holidays, guys.
Holidays.
Back to holidays.
Oh, actually, can I address something?
Mhm.
So basically, like, I know this is kind of like a thing where people are like, don't eat shark fin soup, you know?
Oh yeah.
And this was like said to me last year, where like I was saying like, oh yeah, like I eat shark fin soup like on Chinese New Year because it's a traditional dish or whatever. I don't even know. And then this one person was like attacking me for it, Loki. And I don't know. I just wanted your opinion on that.
Oh, despite it being a very like Chinese dish and it being like somewhat traditional, I've never eaten shark fin soup because I really I don't know because I've had so much research and I've seen so many pictures of like sharks without their fins and then like it's supposed to benefit your health and like I've done my research. I was like it doesn't really benefit your health. It's
Cartilage.
nothing. And like so I'm just like it's not benefiting me and sharks are going extinct soon. So why should I eat something that doesn't actually benefit my body, and like just eat it because it's a traditional dish, you know. So I've never eaten shark fin soup, so I don't know how it tastes. But like, if you eat it, I guess I wouldn't attack you, but I'll just be like, I'll just tell you like, oh yeah, I don't eat shark fin soup because it's like sharks are going extinct. But like, I wouldn't attack you for it,
Mm.
because like I know there are still people who who drink it, eat it, drink it slash eat it. But yeah, I guess I wouldn't attack you for it. It's just it's your choice, I guess. It's just like why try force someone to have the same belief as you know?
Mm.
I mean, it's like it's not that I don't. It's not like apa ya? It's not like I don't realize that it's like bad or whatever. It's just like it's there, you know.
Yeah.
Every year it's there because that's kind of a special thing they do. Like whenever it's like restaurants, you know, it's like a set.
I mean,
So
okay,
like I just eat it.
like you've already ordered it and it's there, like might as well drink it, because like if
Yeah.
you're not drinking it, then it's
It's
just
wasting food.
going away, right? And then kind of like, because usually for like if I were to eat in a hotel with my like extended family, we would order like a set, right? So there were times like shark fin soup comes out, but like I would always give it to my dad because my dad likes it for some reason. So like I mean I always like make sure like it just doesn't go to waste. Candy,
The
where
thing
cover
is,
your
the
mouth?
first time I learned about, yeah, she looked so shocked. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm trying to hold that. I'm trying to hold back.
Why?
Okay,
What are
fine.
you
I'll go
gonna say? Go
first.
ahead. Let it rip.
I'll go first.
No. Okay.
Um,
I they've been here before us, so I'm very against it. But
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna like attack you for it, you know. If somebody does it, I'm just gonna be like, you know, I wouldn't eat it. It's like duck. I have this weird thing. I cannot eat duck. Like I cannot eat duck. You know, I think I get it. I get vegetarian sometimes. Sometimes they just don't want to eat animals. I get it. I get it for some animals.
For
I get
some.
it. So that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Lord, but I remember coming home from like a PP exhibition, and not a PP exhibition. I don't think it even was a PP exhibition. I think it was an MY, not MYP, PYP exhibition. And I was obviously I was gonna be 3 or 4th grade at this point, and they were telling me about shark fin soup, and I got like a bunch of brochures, and I brought it home, and I told my mom, "Oh ma, you know there's this like food called shark fin soup, and that we shouldn't eat it because it's like bad, and there's mercury, blah 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 blah." And then my mom was like, "Have you even tried it?" And I was like, "No." And then she said, "Okay, I'll buy it for you so you can try it." So then I tried it, and then I was like, "This is kind of trash, man. It's not even that good." And it was like
Yeah, it really
expensive
isn't that
too.
good though.
Dude, but
And
like
then turns out there's
it's
no
sticky.
flavor in it. The flavor
Mm.
is from like the chicken. So why
The
buy a
flavor's from
shark,
the soup.
man?
Like
No,
Yeah,
you flavor the soup.
thing is,
it was
people
really
believe it's good for your skin because it has a lot of collagen, and I was like, what?
That's it.
I didn't even know that.
Just bro, just do the skincare. You don't need to drink shark
Just
fin
go to
soup.
a doctor.
Okay, wait, we need to
Do
go back
a
to
facial.
holidays. We're so off topic right now.
Anyway, that's fine. That's what podcasts do. We
Yeah.
always go off topic. Anyways, on the topic of holidays, this year for Christmas we just opened presents and we went to Lombok, and it was very quiet. The whole island, it was just us, just the 4 of us, and no tourists at all. It's a green zone, so I'm just saying, don't attack me, Corona. Yeah.
Don't
That's
attack me, Corona.
How did you
Yeah.
get there? How did you get there? How did you get there?
How did I get
Car?
there? No,
It was like a month ago, girl.
I forgot. Anyways,
How can you?
yeah, I flew.
Okay.
I flew there. But then the place is by a car. It took an hour, 2 hours. That's it. Okay. I spent New Year's with Kath.
Yeah,
You
that was
did?
so cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
Online.
oh yeah, it was kind of sad online. But like, it was our first New Year's together because like we would always be traveling in different places, right? Like she would like always be in Europe and I would always be in like Japan or like America. So like the
Mm.
times were never the same. And then I was just like, wait, this is like the first time ever we're in the same time zone, you know? And then so I like told her like, oh, like does your mom allow like if we call for like New Year's Eve to New Year's? And then she was like, oh, let me ask. And then she asked and I asked my mom and then we're allowed to. And then thing is when we called, we none of us counted down. It's just suddenly my sister said Happy New Year, and then I was like already, and then Candy's like, oh yeah, it is. I was like Happy New Year. Both of our families forgot to count down. But then
It's not a big deal, honestly. It's just 2021. I mean, I think all of us were just over 2020. So we just didn't count. I started playing Animal Crossing instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, we called until like what, like 3, 4 a.m. just talking about random stuff. We're like, I wonder what 2021 will bring us. I mean, I guess coronavirus is still here, but like coronavirus can go away soon, I hope.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things. That was fun. What did you guys do for New Year?
For New Year's, for the
Mm.
first time in like forever, me and Bianca were also in the same time zone because last year we were like 17 hours different because I was in Las Vegas and she was in Sydney or something. So it was like it was so long. And when I said Happy New Year's to her, it was like, oh my God, finally, because it was like 5
You were
p.m.
so
5
late. It was so
p.m. for her.
embarrassing.
I
It was
was
so
in
embarrassing.
Las Vegas. Yeah, so everyone's saying Happy
Embarrassment,
New Year, Happy
man.
New Year when it was like in the morning for me in Las Vegas. Because in Jakarta and around there, it's already like New Year's. And I was like, it's still half the day for me.
Yeah, that was always like me. Like it was always like everyone's like texting Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Like obviously I wouldn't say it's not a New Year for me. I was just like, yeah, Happy New Year to you too. Like, I'm just like it's still like not the New Year for me yet. So
Yeah. It is for me. Like I'm usually an hour ahead for New Year's because I'm like in Bali or some place very near Jakarta. I don't really go
I'm
to like.
always late.
me too.
I'm
I'm
always in like
usually
the
always
US
early.
or Europe or something. For the past few years, New Year's has always been like in America or Europe. So I'd be like 6 hours ahead, 12 hours ahead. Ahead, like behind. So yeah. Also
Well,
for New Year's, do you guys ever really do traditions or whatever?
traditions.
I don't know. Some people like
I
family tradition.
I mean the only tradition for New Year's I have is just like what staying up and like watching movies and then watching fireworks and like lol haha underage drinking. I might cut this out, but I don't know. But like my mom would be like, here, drink some champagne, drink some wine.
Yeah,
But like
I have a lot of that too.
like not till we get drunk. Should we keep this in? Should I cut this out?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like
If
I do it
it's
too.
your parents, it's fine.
That's
Really?
true. So yeah,
For this
basically.
year, I drank when it like reached midnight. So yeah, I think this is like technically only the second year I did that because last year I just drank it for like dinner because I asked for it and I was like 15 and I was like I want to try some wine. It's New Year's Eve. Wow.
I have
Yeah,
like
basically.
family tradition. So every New Year, we'd always talk about like what went wrong in 2020. So like, what did we do wrong? Which one of our goals weren't completed? Because my mom's that kind of person, you know, set goals for the new year and like, let's hope that this year is going to be better than the last one. I'm going to charge my crystals under the moonlight, and we're going to do some family gathering with our crystals. My mom's that kind of person, and like, bless her, I love her so much. Like that she needs to be that positive person because every time she goes away everything goes wrong. It's true, but I'm just saying, yeah, she always holds like
Girl.
dinner. We have a very fancy dinner or like a nice like beach dinner or something, and we'll talk about our goals. That's what we do for New Year. That's pretty much it. We don't do anything else. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
it was funny. What was funny that is that this year, because there was the curfew thing, so like restaurants had to close at 7, And like, I mean, don't attack me for this, but I went to a restaurant to like have a dinner. And then I came home and it's like 7:38. And so it's like 4 hours to 4 hours to New Year's. And literally how I spent it was rereading some Harry Potter books and texting Bianca.
We got some really
Like, no
funny
kidding.
news that we can't share, but it was
It was really
funny.
funny. We were chatting
But
with her for like a whole 45 minutes because
it was
we
so
were
crass.
just dying. Well, Kath, you know this news actually.
Can I say, Claire has said don't cancel me twice.
Okay, Claire.
Claire! Oh God.
Claire,
There's
go
no
on.
canceling here. We're just kids. We're
Yeah,
living
we're
our
just
life.
kids.
I don't give a crap.
This is a thing that Kandi and I go by now. You're not relevant enough to get canceled.
That's true.
True.
I always say that, Kath, you're not relevant enough. Who's gonna care?
No,
We're
you
not.
don't say that. My sister said that to me first, and then you're like, and then I started panicking, and then I told it to you, and I said, you know what? My sister just told me I'm not relevant enough, and then you're like, wait, she's true, and then so now both and you and I go by that thing. Okay, so to wrap up, let's talk about how Corona has changed our holidays because we've had Corona for almost a year now, so obviously it's affected us a lot. So go ahead. Who wants to start?
It was all right. It's the biggest thing. It's like it was so underwhelming, you know? It was like that's it. And at the same time, I do think it's kind of sweet because I do get to spend the holidays at home, completely at home. And there's some good to that. And also like for Chinese New Year, I just had like shabu shabu at home. And not Chinese New Year, New Year, I had shabu shabu at home. And then like I saw like a really bad view of some fireworks outside. But like that was all right, you know? That was okay. Like the thing is because I live with my extended family anyway, it wasn't as lonely. Like I can't imagine if I lived with like only my mom and we lived in like some apartment. That'd be so sad. But like since I live with my extended family anyway, it's kind of the same thing. It's just that we're in Jakarta, which is like Jakarta's fine.
Basically how it basically like I don't really have traditions for like the holidays and stuff, so like every year it'd be like a different thing because you know I'd be like doing different things like during the holidays and stuff. So kind of like it's low-key nice that this year I kind of just could stay at home, like put up a Christmas tree, had gift exchange, which we never do. And it's actually quite nice because those are the kind of things that people really love about Christmas, and I never experienced that before. So like it was low-key nice. Because last year I literally just spent Christmas Day on an airplane, so I don't celebrate, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, I guess I feel like it changed my holidays a lot because everything was so anticlimactic. Like, Christmas, like, yeah, I would usually set up a tree if I was still in Jakarta, like during or before Christmas. So like that was the same, I guess. But like Christmas, it would usually like be spent like listening to like Christmas songs, and like I would be in like a cold place, so it made me feel more like, oh, it's Christmas, made me feel happier, I guess, because I like the cold. And well, New Year's, I mean, I guess I kind of liked it because I spent it with people who I've never spent it with. Like I spent it with my mates for the first time. And I spent it with Kandi, like I said just now. And I guess at least I got to spend it with my family, I guess. So I mean, at least I got to celebrate it. It was anticlimactic, but at least I got to celebrate it.
My birthday. I called Kath while I was blowing the candles. Yeah, that was fun. But I think the most disappointing holiday must be Christmas because I do like a lot of very traditionally Christmassy things, but like I didn't even have a stocking. I didn't get to sing carols during Christmas. Father Christmas would see. I'm so white during Christmas. I don't even call him Santa. I call him Father Christmas. This is madness, you know. But we had Secret Santa, with my family. But it was so disappointing. Like usually I'm doing Christmas carols, like listening to all of them and Mariah Carey's Christmas album all February because I'm so still into the Christmas spirit, you know. But now it's so it's so anticlimactic. Um, but I think the best holiday was probably Lebaran or Ramadan, one of them. They're like the best because I don't. Is that mean? I don't see the people I don't know, so I enjoy it a little bit more. Because you know sometimes they say things that don't make me happy, so you know immediate family is very nice. I just spent it with my grandmother and that family, and it was great. So I think that's the best. Christmas the worst. Birthday was okay. That's my summary.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so thank you for listening to our special episode of holidays. Please keep up with our socials. We'll have an Instagram soon. It's at things that keep us up at night. And please also um, follow our podcast on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for
Yeah,
listening.
oh, yeah, we do. We have a YouTube channel. Go like and subscribe and comment. What is your favorite holiday? We'll be waiting. We'll be reading your comments and liking them. So please go do that.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Thanks for being here, and Bianca.
Bye.
Thank you, Claire and Bianca.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.